everyone, this is Craig Stage, Superintendent for the Athens Area School District, and this is the Board in 4, where I try to summarize the entire school board meeting in under 4 minutes. I'm going to fail this time, I know it, but let's dive into it. This is the summary for the March 10th, 2026 Athens Area School District School Board meeting. We had 2 presentations that started out the night, one from Katie Galinsky and Leanne Young, our food service providers through Nutrition Inc. Great presentation, doing a lot of wonderful things to provide our kids with the best food possible. Love what they're doing, and we're generating some revenue off it, so that's really, really great to hear. So wanted to thank Leanne and Katie for coming and giving the board an update on that. Then we had the high school FFA executive members come and give a superb presentation on everything they've done this year from August up until now. It's incredible to see how active these kids are, how many things they do, the things they give back to our community, and the experiences they get to have thanks to our advisors, Sarah Beth, David, and Emily. They did a great job. It's awesome to see what they're doing. 168 students are members of the FFA, which is just simply incredible. So we welcome them back anytime to give us an update. They did a phenomenal job. Let's talk about the superintendent's report, because there's a lot of changes coming for next year that I tried to put in the report. Let's talk about the schedule. So all the buildings, elementary through high school, are going to have a different schedule next year, with the priority of focusing on core instructional time and limiting the fragmentation of the day. And so you'll see that the buildings will have a different schedule next year. I think the important thing that people are probably most interested in is the high school schedule, because it's changing from a 9-period day back to an 8-period day. And because of that, the board approved the change of graduation credits from 26 to 24. So the state mandated minimum is 21, so we're well above that. So there will be some changes with that. That's reflective in the new course schedule guides that students are getting probably this week, and as they plan for their year next year, they will work under the premise that they'll be working on a 24 credit to graduate. Now that is grandfathered in, so some people will still be required to get 26 credits. We are going to change the start times, along with changing the bell schedule, and with emerging legislation out there and lots of research, lots of people asking us to change the start time to later in the day. We're going to. Our schools are going to start as close to 8:30 as possible next year. Might be a few minutes variation between all the buildings with transportation and things like that. So that's important. We'll have bell schedules out in the near future to let you guys know when the school day will start and when it will end. Technology. Technology has been something that's, we've really embraced here over the last 8 or 10 years. But the research has come out, and it's definitely something that we can see without needing research, that screen time and technology definitely impacts our youngest learners' brains and their ability to develop health in a healthy way. So we're going to take a step back a little bit from technology. We're not going to be technically 1-to-1 K-8 in technology next year, which means nobody will have a device of their own, but we'll have access to devices. Nobody will go without. If there's ever an event or need, we'll have plenty. We're not throwing anything away. We're just not focused on 1-to-1 technology anymore. We need to focus on FaceTime. We need to develop our relational intelligence, our emotional intelligence, along with our IQ. And I think stepping away from technology is really, really important. Lots of evidence out there that suggests that we need to step away from screen time, and we're going to be doing that. We overhauled summer school. We're only going to be providing summer school for credit recovery. Now, I know that doesn't sound major, but we've offered summer school in the middle school, but we don't work on a credit system at our middle school. So we won't be having summer school at the middle school, only in grades 9 through 12 for credit recovery. It'll focus more on in-person instruction. It will not be free. There will be a significant fee increase for summer school because it can't be at a cost of the district. We'll have a fee schedule out soon and more information about summer school. We are going to have summer rec this year, but again, we're changing the fee structure to be a little bit more cost neutral. It won't be completely cost neutral, but We offered it last year for like $50 for 3 or 4 weeks. That was, we didn't recoup even a fraction of what we spent, so we had to change that. Staffing. As you probably all are aware, and if not, you know that we've been facing a deficit and some declining enrollment, so we've been trying to right-size our district through attrition. When people retire or move on, we look to not replace them. That's what we did last year. That's what we're doing this year. And I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. If we are facing the same budgetary pressures and declining enrollment, we'll be looking to do that in the future as well. Just a reminder, no spring conferences, so no parent-teacher conferences in the spring. We only are going to do those in the fall. So if you're wondering when those are, they're not happening. If you have questions about what's going on with your student, I would highly suggest you reach out to your teachers and set up time to talk, either via phone or Teams, Zoom, or in person if you can. The board did take some action on some items. They approved our gas lease with Expand Energy, and also to put that money into our capital reserve because we've had some expenditures this year and it started to get depleted. They approved some personnel items, which included some support staff hires and athletic changes. They did approve the special education plan resolution, which approves our plan up until 2029, and they approved an agreement for dual enrollment with Lackawanna College. They did approve the 2026-2027 school calendar. You'll see that on our website in the next few days, and we're excited about getting that done. They also approved the district administration to go out and get quotes and proposals for safety bollards. In the 2024-2025 PCCD grant, which is a safety grant, we had put in for safety bollards. We need to get them paid for and installed by the end of June of this year, and so the board allowed us to go out and get quotes for that and then get that job done. Some other things that the board approved was us to go out and get quotes for E-rate funding. We're going to be replacing our network switches. That's going to cost about $300,000, but we have E-rate money, which is grant money only for technology. It's a federal grant. We are responsible for somewhere between 10 and 15% of that, but we have to go do it. Our switches are 4 or 5 years past their expected use life, and a lot of our connectivity issues are related to that as well, so it's much needed. We did have some facility updates. We did have to rebuild a pool pump, and we are working through a well issue at SRU. Water's fine, it's just not holding pressure because of it's an old well. So we're looking at solutions for that, and I anticipate that we'll be doing something with that in the near future. Something that never happened before, we're super excited and proud of, Leah Nason and Hannah Rathbun both came home with medals from the PIAA State Girls Wrestling Tournament. Our first 2 girls ever to come home with 7th place finishes. Super proud of them. We're going to be celebrating them in school next week. Can't wait to do that. I just want to update you guys on the Bridges Across Border, which is our cultural exchange program with Wales. 10 of our students were selected to do that. They are in 5th grade. They've been connecting once a month throughout the year. It's getting closer. They're going to be going there in June, spending a week there. They're super excited. It's a great opportunity. We just got featured in a national newspaper in Wales and in America, a Welsh newspaper, super cool. And I just wanted to keep everybody aware of that. And then hopefully in October, some of those Welsh students get to come here and experience what an Athens Wildcat education is like and get to spend a week in our schools as well. Next board meeting is April 14th at 7 p.m. here in the administration office. Committees start at 6:15. And some things to watch for: an updated bell schedule, updated summer school fee schedule, summer rec fee schedule, and all the other things that we're doing in our district that you can check out on our Facebook page. Like and subscribe our YouTube channel. When you click on this on Facebook, it takes you to YouTube. Hit subscribe. You'll get notifications if you want. You'll get these updates often, and I'm going to be doing a lot more videos to kind of break down things that are happening in our school district, so you're going to want to know what's going on. On a final note, our preliminary budget will be presented in May. We've worked really, really hard on it. It will still show a deficit, but I do want to thank our school board, administration, our staff, our business manager, and everyone that's worked really, really hard to scour every unnecessary expense and get it out of our budget. But there'll be more details coming. We're continuing to work on that, but I just want to make it very clear that we'll probably end up still having a small deficit. Inflationary costs are real, and they're just something that we can't budget our way out of easily or quickly. So stay tuned for that. And as always, folks, thank you for your time, and go Wildcats.